Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much again for joining me in this video. Welcome to another day of our 12 days of Collectionmas, where every day for 12 days I will be sharing a collection with you. I have done 6 others so far. I will put the list of them in the info bar below. As always, credit where credit is due. This was totally inspired by Meredith, who is actually doing 25 days of Collectionmas. So if you love this video, go and check out her channel. She has so much more for you guys to watch. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is June. I'm a doctor by day, but I do make YouTube videos in my spare time. I love all things luxury, and this Christmas I am bringing to you guys 12 days of collection. So stick around, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free and it notifies you when I upload a new video. So are you guys ready? Today's video is actually another Louis Vuitton. We are back on Louis Vuitton and we are doing the Damier Azur and Damier Ibn collection. I pulled everything out and I'm surprised at how much I have. I genuinely thought I had more, but my monogram collection is way bigger than these two combined. I think I used to have a much bigger Damier Azur collection from memory, or I'm just used to more bags nowadays. But I might start off with my Damier Ibn because that is short and sweet. So let's get onto it. The first bag I've got here behind me is actually my favorite Damier Ibn bag. This is the Louis Vuitton Alma, and this is in the gorgeous BB size. This was actually a present from my very first boyfriend who purchased it for me at the time. I love this bag. It's one of my favorite bags. I think that they're coming out with the Alma Nano, which is actually quite a smaller version of this, and I honestly wouldn't mind adding that in a monogram version. I know they have it in a nappy at the moment, and I saw it in the green and the purple, but I am holding out to the nano monogram because I love a small tiny monogram bag. But yeah, this will never ever leave my collection. I've honestly contemplated adding this size as well in the monogram, but since knowing that Louis Vuitton are going to come out with the Alma monogram in the nano, I want to wait and see what that looks like, because this is definitely for me a really classic timeless Louis Vuitton bag. If you want to purchase a Louis Vuitton bag but do not want to sort of go your very common like Speedy bags or Neverfull, the Alma is a good one, and I do think that this looks absolutely stunning in the Damier Ibn as well as the monogram. I think this in the monogram looks so stunning because it's got like really beautiful vachetta details. The beauty of Damier Ibn, and this is actually this used to be my favorite canvas when I first started collecting Louis Vuitton. It just reminded me of chocolate and it was just so rich and luxe, but I've sort of enjoyed monogram more. I've just embraced monogram. But the beauty of Damier Ibn is the fact that the leather is coated, so this is a really good rainy day bag, and it's obviously suited for autumn or winter weather, but also autumn winter vibes. You guys know the Alma, fairly simple. It's got a pretty open compartment and a gorgeous red lining, a metro card in there, so I should take that one out. And oh, it's got a pen. Never leave pens in bags, you guys. This does come with a strap. It is quite long, so I don't actually wear this one very often. I know you can buy third-party straps for the Alma BB now, so I should look into that. But yeah, I've got this one, which is just a brown color, which sort of does the trick, but I wouldn't mind adding like a different strap to the Alma. But for the most part, I actually carry a top handle because it's a beautiful top handle bag. When they come out with the nano size, I think I will love it. Moving along, let me move on to my Speedies. So I've got this one right here. So this is actually the Damier Ibn in the Speedy size 30. This actually has my initials on it. I haven't worn this one in so long. Look how big it looks. I can't believe like this was your sort of standard size. This is definitely too big for me now. I see this and I just think it seems so big and bulky. As I mentioned, I'm quite petite. I'm 4'11" or 5 foot on a good day, and yeah, this definitely feels cumbersome. It's not too bad as a shoulder bag, like if you put a strap and wear it as a shoulder and make it a bit more slouchy, but as a sort of hand carry, this is quite big. This is actually on the chopping block. This I do want to sell. I know it's got my initials, but that you can definitely replace. I just need to go ahead and sell this one. I just haven't worn it at all, and it's really just sitting in my closet. The reason I want to sell this is because I actually have this one right here, and this is actually one of the newer bags that I bought from Louis Vuitton when I first started. I think this was my first Damier Ibn piece that I actually brought from Louis Vuitton. This is in the Speedy Badger size 25. I got so much wear out of this. I worked in the hospital and I used to carry this as a crossbody bag. It fit everything. It was really convenient, and like the canvas is so durable, it's so wipeable. You can fit like a coffee cup in here. Like it really did fit so much. Again, these Speedy bags, I haven't got as much wear out of them because we're sort of moving into smaller bags, and I've thought about selling this one, but for the moment I'm just going to keep it in my collection because it is a sort of Louis Vuitton classic, and yeah, I think this is the perfect size Speedy for me. Any bigger and it's just too cumbersome. That is the Speedy 25 in the Damier bin. And then a absolute favorite bag of mine is actually this one right here. This is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I actually just cleaned it recently. I still have to wipe it down, but I just sort of grabbed it for this video. This Neverfull I have worn every single day for the past like 7 years. Honestly, it's been an absolute workhorse. I think ever since I started collecting Louis Vuitton, this was one of my go-to bags. I did get the strap replaced by Louis Vuitton just because it sort of pulled on the door handle and actually broke, but I actually haven't replaced the leather straps here just yet. Thought about doing that when I got my other Louis Vuitton repaired, but I decided to keep it because they're still in really good condition. Obviously there's just the cracking of the leather a little bit, which is quite common with this coated and being leather, but the worn-in straps make it so much more comfortable, which is I guess the problem with the Damier bin Neverfulls. The straps on these are so sort of stiff, and it does get a little bit like uncomfortable initially, but then it does soften up. This is a bag that I knew that I was going to have forever. I actually got it hot stamped. I don't get many of my bags hot stamped because sometimes you just don't know what will stay in your collection. That one I definitely have no regrets over, and definitely never ever selling that one. The cost of wear for this honestly is like 50 cents because I wear it, what, 300 days in a year almost, and I've worn it for the last 7 years. So really this is the most worn bag of all time in my collection. I have no complaints about this, and I'm so glad I have it in the Damier bin because I think if that was in the monogram canvas, it would look so much more worn than that does. I think I have just 2 more bags for my Damier bin collection, which is kind of crazy. I didn't realize I didn't have that many anymore. I can't believe it because it really used to be my favorite canvas. I think now it just feels a bit dark. This is the Petit Accessoire. I actually have these 2. I initially was going to sell this. I think I had it on a vlog sale, but then I decided to pull it out because even though I didn't wear it that much, it's kind of just like a really good sort of pouch, and you can wear it very easily. It's just a very versatile pouch to have in my collection, and it's just a really functional SLG. The reason I wanted to sell this initially was because I do have the Ava clutch, which functions and kind of looks exactly the same. I will say this is one of my going out clutches because even though it is in the canvas or leather, it is still a little bit more dressy in my opinion. Love the very large plaque there that says Louis Vuitton. I think the Eva in the monogram and the Damier Azur came with a smaller plaque, and I love the large plaque on this. So this is the Eva clutch or Eva clutch. I love this one. This one's definitely not leaving my collection. I think this is the prettiest sort of little clutch bag from Louis Vuitton in a Damier bin canvas, and yeah, I've actually gotten a lot of wear out of this. I do wear it as a clutch. I think this is a really beautiful strap, but you can actually attach a crossbody strap onto here, and I actually use like a web strap that I purchased from like I think H&M, and I wear it very casually like that. Yeah, this is definitely a forever bag in my collection, and look how cute it is with this outfit. Very nice. Those are my 2 pouches. So we are moving right along to the Damier Azur, which is kind of fitting with like the Christmas festive season. I will start off with one of my newest edition, and it is this one right here. I couldn't help myself. I added the Neverfull in the PM. I think I saw a girl in Melbourne walking around with a PM size, and I kind of just loved it. I really love the Neverfull in the Damier Azur. I love the freshness of the Damier Azur on the Neverfull. I think this is very much a sort of summery bag because it's a tote, so I wanted to get in the Damier Azur. In saying that, I actually think having it in the monogram would look really cute too. I just haven't added the monogram yet, but I do think that the PM is a really cute size. It's got the fleur-de-lis. It doesn't come with a strap, and the interior is a little bit stained, but honestly, it's actually in pretty good overall condition. I will say, when you're buying pre-loved Louis Vuitton, always look at the canvas over the vachetta. The vachetta can be replaced, the canvas cannot. So that is always the first thing I look at. And yeah, I'm thinking of adding this one in like the monogram PM size as well, but I am being patient with that one. I kind of want to add it for a good price. I don't want to pay too much for it, and the Neverfull PM tends to be not super popular, so I think you can get it for a pretty decent price. If you get the vintage version, you can definitely pick it up for pretty cheap. So just a little tip. But yes, this Neverfull PM, I really am excited to wear this one a bit more. And sticking to the Neverfull, this is my MM size. I will honestly say, when I got this repaired, it just looks so beautiful that I actually haven't worn her since she got repaired. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Like, I'm so happy it got repaired, but I was definitely wearing her out a lot more before the vachetta was replaced, because now I'm kind of a little bit more pedantic about creating uneven vachetta. But look how gorgeous this is. This was quite worn when I first got her. She looked absolutely brand new after I got it back from Louis Vuitton. I'll try to include like the repair video in the info bar, but yeah, this is the Neverfull. And let me just compare the two sizes for you. Like I mentioned, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to different sizes. If I like a bag, I kind of add them in different sizes. I do love the Neverfull. I don't mind not having this Neverfull size in the monogram, because I more or less use this as a work bag rather than an everyday bag. If I was going to use an everyday bag, I'd use this one instead. So having this one in the monogram would defeat the purpose, because I kind of already have the monogram in the No Way, which I like to use very often. Moving right along, I don't know if you guys have seen this one. This is the SPON BB. This is one of the bags that's also on the chopping block at the moment. I do love my backpacks, but this one is just not a backpack I'd reach for very often. It looks so cute though, doesn't it? This is a very similar size to the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, but it is like in the Damier Azur version. The only thing is, this isn't really convertible into like a crossbody, unlike the Palm Springs Mini. And I have noticed that this has actually been staining as well. You can see there's a bit of staining on top, and I just think that is from the red dye from the vachetta. But the interior of this one is really gorgeous. It comes with like the pink rose ballerine interior. I think it's a really sweet bag. I'm just sad that I haven't really worn her as much as I thought I would. And so this one is on the chopping block at the moment. If you're interested in this, let me know. Doing this collection video has been really good, because it kind of lets me have a look at everything I have and, you know, what I'm considering selling. I will definitely do like a vlog sale in the new year possibly, and yeah, this one will possibly be on there. This comes with the vachetta strap. I've actually just modified it a little bit to shorten it, and this has worked really well. I'm gonna try and wear this more, because I think it is a really cute bag, and it's a shame to sort of let this one go. And I really like this because it's got a pocket at the front as well, which is really cute, and you can put your phone and coins, keys, everything. So this, like, look how cute it is. It's such a cute little backpack. Now this is another one that's also on the chopping block. I haven't reached for this one in so long. Like I mentioned, I have the No Way Mini, and the No Way Mini is kind of the size that I wanted the No Way BB to be. So this is the No Way BB in the Damier Azur. They do have a larger size on, like, in addition to this, called the Petit No Way. This is supposed to be a crossbody, but I don't actually use it as a crossbody. This is kind of like how I would use it. So I have sort of added like this strap here from a Speedy bag, I believe. Let me just shorten a bit more. Yeah, so this is from a Speedy bag. I kind of added this to see whether or not it would make it more wearable for me, because I think if I just wore it as a shoulder bag rather than as a crossbody, it wouldn't feel as bulky. But yeah, this I haven't worn in quite some time, because I do have the GM version, and I kind of reached for that. I want a shoulder bag. I really flip back and forth with this one, because I think this was one of my first ever Damier Azur pieces, and I remember receiving her and was absolutely in love. So yeah, there's a bit of sentimentalness with it, but not for any particular reason. Just kind of reminded me of, like, you know, what it is to first start out with your collection. And yeah, I don't know, not sure yet what I'm going to do with that one. Okay, and then the next bag, this is the Louis Vuitton Speedy in the size 25. Now this one is definitely staying in my collection. I added this after selling my Speedy 30. There's just something about this Speedy 25, like a classic Speedy 25 that I love. Like I do like the Speedy bandolier, but I kind of like just the cleanness of the sides on a classic Speedy. Like I know it's a minor detail, but it's a detail I noticed, and so of course I have to have like just a classic Speedy in my collection. I actually wear this one quite occasionally, especially during summer as a top handle. This is definitely a good size for someone who is petite like me. But yeah, there's not much to say. It's a Speedy 25 in Damier Azur, and this one's not leaving my collection. I should have done this one next to the Noe. So this is my Noe GM. As I mentioned, I love the Noes. I think they're so cool and versatile. This one I do use as a work bag as well. This is what I mean when I say I've got two Noes. So this is the Noe BB and this is the Noe GM. I don't know if Louis Vuitton do a Damier Azur in the petite Noe. I think it is just the BB, but I kind of feel like this wasn't meant to be a crossbody on me because it's so big. So even though the sizes are completely different, I think that they give pretty similar vibes. So I do and ah about whether I need to have both in my collection. They both function very similarly in that there'll be shoulder bags if I was going to keep them both. So that's why I don't know like which I should keep. You guys should let me know if I should keep this one and maybe sell this one, or vice versa. I would love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, this is the Noe GM and I have two. I have this one and the monogram. Okay, and finally but certainly not the least, I've got two more bags. These are small Damier bin pouches. So this is the Louis Vuitton Petit Accessoire. This one is also vintage, so smaller in size compared to my new model in the monogram. This is the same size as the Damier bin. I just like having these because they work as great pouches inside Neverfulls and sort of just, you know, spare pouches that you can convert into a handbag. So that's that one. And then the other small Damier Azur piece I have is this one in the Favorite. This is in the PM. I remember I had this in the MM in the monogram. It was so similar to the Pochette Matisse that I sold that one off, but I actually really do like the Favorite and I decided to add this one into my collection. This is in the Damier Azur. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is from DCT Vintage and they are sort of one of my go-to Japanese consignment sellers. I will put their Instagram in the info bar below. They're amazing and they have a really good range of pre-loved pieces. They are definitely one of my go-to Japanese consignment sellers if you guys were ever interested in purchasing something from Japan. I do love them. So yeah, the Pochette Favorite is now discontinued, just like the Ava clutch, but unlike the Ava clutch, the Pochette Favorite actually has a magnetic closure that you open and close. I find that the magnet on this is like pretty good and I've actually shortened it. I've kind of created a hack to shorten it so that I can wear it better, because the strap length of this is shorter than the Ava clutch, but it's still pretty long on me. So I've actually just connected it to one side, so you're sort of taking this length from the total strap drop and it doesn't sort of affect the function of the bag too much. So now when you wear it, it is actually a much shorter length, which is perfect for me, and you can still hide the strap very easily if you wanted to wear it as a shoulder bag. I love this bag. It's so cute. Like, look how cute it is with this outfit. To me, it's like the summer version of this one. So these two never leaving my collection. They're just great little clutches. So yeah, I think like even with this outfit, this looks really nice. If you don't want to carry a big busy bag, you want to just carry a pouch. It's not as casual as carrying this. This kind of gives like walking around the city. So you just need something carefree. Whereas this one sort of gives a bit more like going for dinner, going for a function vibe. So to me, they're completely different bags. You might disagree, but that is how you get like the handbag hoarder mentality. Anyways, you guys, that is my Louis Vuitton Damier collection. Let me know which one is your favorite. What do you think of the Damier Azur or Damier Bin? What is your favorite canvas? I do have another Louis Vuitton collection coming up, and I think I'm actually going to save that one for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and that is my Louis Vuitton limited edition collection. It is my favorite collection because it has the Murakami, the Cerises print, and really just rarer pieces from Louis Vuitton, which I have loved collecting lately. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so and join my little YouTube family. And as always, hope you guys are having a wonderful week or weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.